Time for Medical Monday. Dr. Lynn Wagner with Bay Care Clinic is here. We are talking about something that not a whole lot of people know about, being depressed in summer months, because you always think winter time you're depressed, but it doesn't always happen then, right?
Right. So in the winter time, most of us know what it feels like to be down in the dumps, and we talk about depression a lot more because of the gray weather, the cold weather, being shut in. But there's definitely a certain percentage of the population that will continue to feel the effects of their depression in the summer, and then even some people who might have worsening depression in the summer, which is kind of blows people's mind, but it's very true.
Yes, and that's what you were saying, the sunlight, the being around people, the being outdoors, it cannot fix it, right?
No, it can't fix it. So some people just have depression, and whether it's winter or summer, they're going to have it. And so I think that some people might feel guilty in the summer because they're thinking, okay, it's sunny out, I have more time off, I'm with my family, I maybe have more healthy food to eat. But clinically, if they have depression, that's not going to be the quick fix. So we have to be conscious of that and mindful of that.
What do you think are maybe some of the reasons for that depression? Why do people feel maybe a little bit overwhelmed?
So for some people, I think routine is a huge thing, and I talk about routine with my patients all the time. We're used to having routines and rituals, and when summer comes, especially if you have younger children, it totally gets
it's
thrown
to
the wind.
Yes, because they're staying up until 9 or 10.
Right.
It's still daylight. They don't want to go to sleep. You can't get to sleep.
Right, and so if you're a working mom, you have the guilt of, okay, my kids are home, I'm not with them. But then you also have the guilt of, okay, I need to get work done, but I want to play more because it's summer.
Right.
So it can definitely trigger the depression.
That makes sense. We were also talking before about spending money. You
Yes.
would never think that affects you.
Right, and so a lot of the things that can cause depression are stressors, and finances are obviously a huge stress for a lot of us. And when summer comes, we want to play, and we want to play hard. We want to buy nice big toys. We want to go on vacations. And when you start to see that money going out the window, it can definitely trigger depression.
An effect on you.
Yep.
Absolutely. What are some of the things that are maybe signals for depression?
So with your loved ones, things to watch out for would be things like difficulty sleeping, using alcohol or drugs inappropriately, not being as social as they normally would be, so isolating themselves, things like that.
Stuff to look out for, and that's when you really need to start the conversation.
Yes, and you have to start the conversation, and there's a huge amount of people don't talk about depression, and it just needs to be talked about, and you have to offer to get them help, and you have to ask, how bad is it? And if it's bad, you need to take them to the appropriate healthcare person.
Absolutely. What are some of the things that we can do? This is something kind of quickly. What can we do here to
So
fix?
basic stuff to help with depression. It's not a quick fix, but absolutely how you sleep, what you eat, not not drinking too much alcohol, not taking drugs, obviously, exercising, drinking a ton of water, just really the basic things you think about when it's healthy living you want to do to help prevent depression and even partially treat it.
And maybe even getting back into that routine.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, getting back to the routine for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much for being with us, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. For more information about summer depression, how you can get help, just visit our website and click on the story. We'll be right back with today's take.